because you want to be at the top four of the points table to make sure that you make it to the qualifiers. Will go down to Mazharuddin Omi for the toss with the captains.
It's match number 26 of this 𝗲𝗂𝗃𝗃 Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo between Rangpur and Dhaka Metro. I've got the two captains, Raqibul Hasan 𝗂𝗃𝗃 alongside the match referee 𝗂𝗃𝗃 Raqibul will spin the coin, please.
Tail.
Tail is the call. And it's a tail. Akbar, what have you decided and why?
We are going to bowl first. Of course, at the table, we have a look on the table, and we need to improve our run rate. So we just want to have the target and want to have the calculation in front of us.
Obviously, the weather is also in the mind for taking bowling first.
Yeah, that's the reason. But what I said, the main reason was that.
Any changes in the playing 11?
Yeah, 𝗵𝗺cie, of course, he's got out for the injury, and Mount came in.
All the best.
Thank you.
Raqibul, you would have bowled first as well?
Yes, I would also try to get the bowling first.
How's the surface look like?
I don't know, it's like rain overcast. So we will try to put a decent total that we can defend.
Yeah, it's a crucial game for you guys in order to keep your hopes alive for the top four.
Yeah. Yes, we want to win this game in our strength, so we will do that.
Any changes in the playing 11?
No.
All the best.
Thank you.
Right, so the news from the middle is that Rangpur have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first.
The news from the center is that Rangpur captain 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 has won the toss and decided to field first. There's still a bit of chance of precipitation, second to right at the bottom of your screen, 35%. But we'll hope that those clouds, those dark clouds, move away and the sunshine shines bright here at the Sylhet International Outer Ground so that the match can go forward, because the Dhaka Metro in the fourth position of the points table are taking on Rangpur in the sixth position. We'll have a look at how the surface looks, because both the captains mentioned that they would have liked to bowl first, but it was 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 who has invited Dhaka Metro to come in and have a bat, and also mentioned to Mazhar there during the toss that due to the points table and the net run rate, that might be crucial. They want a target to have in front of them. Looks like a pretty good surface. Some cracks there, some hint of green, some tint of green on that. But I think each and every team will be playing to their strength. But that surface is a surface Rangpur bowlers will make the most of. This is the Dhaka Metro side. They've gone on with the same side today. Raqibul leading the side in the absence of Naeem Sheikh. Abu Haider Ronnie can contribute with both bat and ball. Anisol Iman in the side. Mahfizul Robin, along with the first centurion of this year's NCL T20, Shadman Islam, will be there at the top order. Middle order will be stabilized by Shamsur, and Shohidul can be a handy cricketer to have. I've got with me Ahmed bin Parvez. Good afternoon. And you can talk about Dhaka Metro, Rangpur, who are the defending champions.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to all the viewers. Yes, the clouds are still there, but we've seen an unchanged Dhaka Metro side. I think they have found a good combination overall with a big win in the previous game. Rangpur, with a forced change, Mushfiq Hassan was injured, so he has been dropped out of the 11. But the pace bowling still will be held by Alauddin Babu. They have Rafi in as well. Iqbal Hossain, the young talent who's been drafted in, played well in both the matches he started. Naeem Islam's there to provide experience, and as always, Nasir Hussain gives a lot of strength to Rangpur, either with ball or with bat. But 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃's captaincy and the teamwork for this Rangpur division side would be most important, because they actually were the champions of the last edition, so they would want to get their place in the playoffs, and for that, it is a must-win game.
I think, well, it will be crucial for the Rangpur batters to fire today. I think that's somewhere they need to work on. That's an area that hasn't really clicked for Rangpur. But it's still going to be a good game of cricket. It promises to be a fascinating game of cricket. We've seen the Alauddin Babu's, Onishaka Shetu at the top can give them a good start. Nasir Hussain is also there. Maruf Mida bowled well in the previous match, but Shadman stole the show, and Abu Haider Ronnie is hungry as ever. So, some good names, some big names, and some players who really are trying to catch the attention of everyone with performances. So look forward to this encounter between Dhaka Metro and Rangpur in this 𝗂𝗏𝗧 Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 25-26 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝐽 sports drinks. But we have a good match in our hands, don't we?
We absolutely have. And the two umpires taking field, both very experienced, all smiles. The Rangpur side coming in as well, led by Akbar Ali. The experience of Alauddin Babu, Nasir Hussain will be important for them, as mentioned before. Abdul Ghaffar Sakline also had a very good tournament so far. The bowling setup for Rangpur has actually looked pretty decent. It's just that the batting hasn't clicked often. The two umpires, Ghazi Sohail and Tanvir Ahmed, taking center stage alongside the Rangpur team. And Dhaka Metro have been put out to bat first, so they will have to set a target. And in terms of the points table, we mentioned it while we started the game off, that Rangpur and Dhaka Metro both need a win. Dhaka Metro are already in a much better position with a positive run rate and 2 points ahead of Rangpur. But if Rangpur win this game and can beat Dhaka Metro in terms of the net run rate, then Rangpur could make it to the 4th place, because the top 3 is sealed in a way. Chattogram, Khulna and Dhaka have already made it to the qualifiers. So just one team, one spot remains. And for that, this is kind of an unofficial knockout game.
Yeah, TV umpire Mohammad Sajidul Islam sitting on the right of your screen. Will be having a close eye on the encounter, but will have a close eye on everyone. Will be 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃, the match referee. Great personality there, of course. Tanvir Ahmed and Ghazi Sohail, top umpires of the country, bring in a lot of experience. And, well, someone in the middle, Akbar Ali, gets support from the likes of Naim Islam and Nasir Hussain, well, leading the side. But naturally, I feel he's a very good leader. I like the way he manages everything and marshals his troops. But look forward to him firing with the bat, because his team needs it. But this is a pair which can be dangerous for Rangpur. And Mahfizul Islam Robin and the centurion in the previous match, Shadman Islam, who has lit this tournament up, has brought it alive. And what a time to do this at the business end of the tournament.
They will be under some sort of pressure. They can't afford to lose this game, and these two in the previous match actually set a record opening stand for this NCL T20. Shadman picking up 100, Robin with a very, very quick fire 50 as well. So that partnership really took the game away while Dhaka Metro batted. So they would like a similar formula to come in here, but what they have to contend with is not easy as well. Abu Hashim with the ball. He's had a fantastic NCL T20, almost on a hat-trick in the one of the previous matches as well. But he will be key, and he loves to bowl within the power plays.
Yeah, Abu Hashim has bowled well. But speaking of Shadman Islam's century, 101 of just 61 deliveries, you mentioned that partnership that holds the record now of the highest partnership in this edition of the NCL. They put up together 177 runs, Shadman Islam and Mahfizul Islam Robin. As if Shadman Islam just opened the floodgates for runs, because the following day we saw another century from Mahmood Hassan Joy. So it's going to be a good contest, because between Rangpur's bowlers and Dhaka Metro batters. With dark clouds hovering above, we're all set to begin match number 26 of the 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝐽 sports drinks in association with Walton, Lily, Oryx and Ace Properties. Here we go. Some perches off the surface, and excitement and enthusiasm through an appeal nodded down by Ghazi Sohail.
Abu Hashim still hands on heads. He loves to bowl within the power plays, and doesn't matter if it's a left-handed batter or a right-handed batter, always tries to attack the stumps. Big turn immediately.
Now he goes to the back foot, punches it to open his account. Shadman Islam just going back to the first delivery and appeal. I think the impact was just right outside.
But the point about Abu Hashim is, yes, he always always wants to target the stumps, and most of his wickets in this season has been either bowled or LBW. So that speaks volumes about the kind of bowler that he is. Usually doesn't flight the ball a lot, especially when bowling within the power plays. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 will ask a lot from him at the moment.
He's getting some turn. He's giving it some flight. Bowling them slower.
He's got fielders in the deep, just the two of them within the power plays. There is long off.
Arm delivery, slightly quicker.
Fine leg and third are within the circle, so the fielders are well set for the right-handed batter Robin.
Good ball, good ball.
Just giving it some air, making the batter to come forward and play the shot. Oh, that is very well bowled and quickly bowled over from Abu Hashim. It's one without loss after the first.
ভাই বল ঘুরতেছে এখানে মারা উইকেটের চান্স থাকবে এটা এদিকেই থাক একটু এদিকে চাপানো রাখি হ্যাঁ এটা থাক আসো এদিকে আসো ফাইনালে একজন আসো ফাইনালে লাগবে দাঁড়াই যাও না সাদমান একটু কুইক করে সবাই
It will be spin operated by Akbar Ali from both ends. Abu Hashim from the Al-Arafa Islamic Bank end opened the proceedings. Nasir Hussain will continue from the turbo end. So particularly against the left-handed bat in Shadman Islam. It is Nasir who will bring in all his experience, deep square leg and long off. And the two men guarding the boundary. Rocks those sunglasses, Nasir. Coming around the wicket. Just giving it some air, trying to lure the batter, but Shadman just manages to sneak the single out.
Shadman keeping things simple at the moment, not taking a lot of risks. Shows that he's in very good touch. He will go after the deliveries, but of course wants to have a feel of the wicket first. Will be interesting how Nasir operates against the right-handed batter, bringing some changes in the field. 3 on the leg side within the circle, 4 on the offside, so that's his setup. He's got a deep mid-wicket as well.
So long on and deep mid-wicket for the right-handed batter. Good turn. And if you've just heard Akbar Ali's chirping away, one of the comments he made in the previous over was, it's not a good surface, not a good surface.
Good way to put the batter's concentration off and maybe self-doubt themselves, but these two, I think they're too good to be doubting their batting abilities and form at the moment. They've been in terrific form.
No run, good bowling, good
Just
bowling.
trying to get into their heads perhaps, because it's the initial overs when the batters take their time and try and assess the conditions.
Looks like Rangpur have settled down. Still no boundaries. First 9 deliveries, accuracy on spot from the spinners. Spin operating from both ends.
Come on boys, come on boys.
So both the openers for Dhaka Metro, they're keeping things simple, playing it with the turn, not trying anything extravagant.
Sometimes you need, a loosener or something loose from the bowler to get you going. They haven't given anything away, and that's been a positive from Rangpur.
Chalo bhai, chalo, come on boys.
And there, on cue, he gets a loosener sort of in his zone, knowing that there was no fielder at the deep mid-wicket region. He just punches it towards there and gets the first boundary of his bat in this innings.
Shadman Islam loves that region. off to the back foot, read the length very quickly. Wasn't that high up, but easy for him to pick that. Not the tallest of batters, but making best use of his reach.
Yeah, flight given, inviting the batter to go for a big stroke, but he's too smart and in good form, Shadman, to fall for that. It's a good over for Dhaka Metro. 8 of it. It's 9 without loss.
ভালো আছে, সব ভালো আছে।
You're enjoying this 𝗲𝗚 Islamic Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo. On T Sports and TapMad. Manages to push the ball away. Single taken though by Mahfizul Islam Robin.
Robin is on 3 of 7. Shadman with that boundary, 7 of 6. Oh, a very solid start. So we have a look at the Dhaka Metro dugout. Abu Haider Ronnie, part of the starting 11.
And it was Marshall Ayub to his left. We're yet to see him feature in this NCL. Oh, that was a flatter as Shadman shuffled across.
I had decided that he'd go onto the back foot. That was quite full. So in the end, had to make a minor adjustment there. Shadman keeps the things rolling at the moment. Couple of runs from the first 2 deliveries. It's been a good start from Hashim.
Off the pads, is it? It's running down. And it will go for 4. Wait for the signal. And yes, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 Sohail confirms it is off the bat. So Robin hits a boundary now, just like Shadman did.
Taking those singles, and this time, just a little flick. Short fine, scampered, but that was a futile chase. A beautiful gap to find, especially if the bowler can't find a lot of turn. A nice tickle for a 4.
Well, I like the fact that so far they haven't taken any risk. We haven't seen any flashy shots coming. And both the boundaries hit were more or less along the ground.
And then Hashim coming back once again with a couple of dots. He pulls his overs so quickly.
Yeah, rushes through another over, does Abu Hashim. 3 done, it's 15 without loss. Nasir from the Turbo Electrolyte Sports Drink end. Again, giving it some flight, slowing it up.
Really liking the areas where both the spinners are operating, trying to minimize giving width to the batters.
And there you see a sense of urgency now creeping in.
I had to step out because if he stands his ground, can't find anything much to go at. So it's been a good start again for Nasir in this over.
1-1.
Tucked away. It's that region he hit Nasir for 4. Now Akbar Ali too is a quick learner. They've put the deep mid wicket for Shadman. Will change for the right-hander though.
This is good pressure being created by Rangpur, operating with the two spinners, sticking to their strengths. They've lost a couple of their faster bowlers in previous games due to injury. 𝗵𝗚𝗀𝗪𝗀, who was an instrumental part for them becoming champions in the last season. They had an able replacement in Mushfiq Hassan, and he unfortunately got injured as well. So kind of short in that department, but covering it up with the spin that they have.
Plays it along with the turn, but well placed. Does it have enough venom? It does. Plain and simple, but gets 4. Robin.
Wow. That wasn't an easy gap to find. Found that with surgical precision there. Robin just looked like a soft punch off the bat, and it keeps rolling over the practice pitches as well, gains momentum. The two fielders had no idea what was happening. So yeah, a nice boundary from Robin.
Good ball, Nasir bhai, like it.
And giving respect
Like it, Nasir bhai.
to the good deliveries. They're happy with the one boundary they're getting in each over. Robin and Shadman.
Chalo, come on Nasir bhai, Shabash Nasir bhai.
Room for himself early on. Straight to that fielder, deep mid-wicket now. So it will be 6 of this Nasir Hussain over. 4 done. Dhaka Metro 21 for no loss.
Shabash boys, come on boys. Naim bhai asan samne asan ekটু. Shabash.
21 without loss after 4. Dhaka Metro. It's a quiet start for them. Abu Hasim to continue. Short ball. Was in the air for a while. Not the best of timing. Robin will get a single. Brings Shadman Islam back on strike as I welcome Shanu Rabbani.
Thank you, Mazhar. A very good afternoon to you and those watching us live on T Sports and TapMad. This is a virtual knockout match. Rangpur have a lot riding on it. They've won the toss. They've chosen to bowl first. They will want to keep Dhaka Metro down to as low a total as possible.
No run.
Shadman Islam once again looking solid, fresh from that 100. Had the opportunity to speak with him early on, and he hurt himself while in the gym last night, but still manages to play this game. There will be some sort of discomfort in Shadman. Oh, what a ball. What a delivery. Just turning away from the right-hander.
Yeah, and that will definitely make Robin think twice. Hashim, he's also in great form with the ball. Took 4 wickets in the last match. Look at that turn and bounce.
So they are opting for a steady start here, Dhaka Metro. Not trying anything out of the ordinary so far. But yeah, we are into the 5th over. There must be some urgency now from the batters.
Yeah, just an over left after this for the end of the power play. So they'll want to make use of these field restrictions.
Comes down the track, straight to the fielder at mid-off. They say you're only as good as your last game. Shadman Islam striking that 100 in the previous match, missed out today after scoring just 10. Hasim strikes for Rangpur.
Look at that, trying to go over the top. In the end, kind of yorks himself, does Shadman. Can't get it over this fielder. Look at the celebration from Hasim. He knows he's got a big scalp. We were talking about the form of the batter. Well, this bowler, he's been on song for the whole tournament. Shadman departs for 10. In the end, It's a 24 for 1.
So the first wicket down for Dhaka Metro, and they lost their in-form batter 𝗏𝗏 Islam. Played that straight to the fielder at mid-off. Hasim once again proving good with the ball, as he has been throughout this NCL T20, providing that early wicket for Rangpur. And that brings Anisul Haq Imon. Another explosive batter who loves to play his shots, and he's in the power play, which means he will look to throw his bats whenever he gets an opportunity. Abu Hasim, on the other hand, has got a slip in place for the new man in. It's been a very good over. Just 3 runs and also the wicket of Shadman. He will bowl the final ball of the 5th over. He's got a deep square leg and long off in place. End of a very good over, a successful one by Hasim. A wicket and just 3 runs from it. After 5, Dhaka Metro 24 for 1.
Quick change score, quick change score.
হ্যাঁ থাকবে সব থাকবে হাসিম ভাই কুইক আসো
24 for 1 after 5. Rangpur manages to get the wicket of 𝗏𝗏 Islam, the in-form batter, as Abu Hasim dismissed the left-hander in the previous over.
এদিকে একটু সামনে দেখো এদিকে বড় আছে অনেক
Left-arm spinner Rafi has got the ball in his hand from Turbo and 𝗏𝗏. He will bowl the final over of the power play. He's up against Robin, who's on 14 of 17. Flighted delivery right on the slot. I don't think he connected that well, but still. It reaches to the fence. We are still waiting whether it's a boundary or not. Yes, confirmation by umpire Tanveer Ahmed. So boundary of the first ball of the over.
Yeah, Robin has an interesting promise. He's promised that he wants to score at least a 50 in this match. He was telling me during the interview the other day, after the interview was done, and he said he will conduct the interview in English if he scores a 50-plus score.
Giving himself some room. Bowler equal to the task followed hhim.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏 was the player of the tournament in Bangladesh under-19 versus South Africa under-19. That was 2 years ago. Another left-arm off-spinner. Bangladesh, the country of left-arm off-spinners, we know that. A very good prospect indeed.
Rafi, very well done.
Down the leg side this time. The first ball that he bowled was a flighted one, and immediately 𝗃𝗏𝗽𝗏 went to him and spoke about that you need to bowl a little flatter. And since then, Rafi is bowling on a flatter trajectory. Flighted again. Catch it is the call. Oh, was that an opportunity? It's never easy when the ball is dipping down. But fielder Sakline, I think, does well.
Yeah, his captain, the wicket-keeper, appreciates it behind the stumps. You could hear him saying, Sakline, excellent try. So definitely A for effort there. And that's what they need to do. They're looking for a win, and a big win at Rangpur.
Yeah, it's a crucial game for both the sides. And 𝗃𝗏𝗽𝗏 did mention the fact that he has got an eye in the points table.
Straight to the fielder.
6 runs so far from this over. Dhaka Metro, they are on the 4th spot. Rajshahi, they've been eliminated 5th spot. Rangpur in the 6th spot with 5 points. They'll be equal with 7.
In the air, fielder at mid-on is well positioned and takes it comfortably in the end. Rafi picked up his first wicket in his very first over. That too of Anisul Islam Imon. Was trying to clear that fielder at long off, playing against the spin and paid the price.
Yeah, that's a really good piece of bowling by Rafiuzzahman Rafi. Final ball in the over. Fielder makes no mistake there. As a word, reverse cupping the catch. Imon gone without disturbing the scorers. It's 30 for 2.
Ghazi Tahzibul Islam, the new man in for Dhaka Metro, as they lost their second wicket. Power play also done and dusted. So after the power play, Dhaka Metro 30 for 2. They made a slow start initially, and slowly the pressure was mounting. And to score some quick runs, in the process they lost 2 wickets. Confirmation by the umpire Ghazi Sohail, power play wrapped. Rangpur would feel they dominated the power play and now look to put more pressure on the Dhaka Metro batters in this middle phase of the innings.
Fielding change coming in for the batter Robin. You can see the field spreading out. Deep square leg, a deep point, all in place. Long on, long off also. There's also a deep backward square leg. So those are the 5 fielders outside the circle. The bowling has to be mostly full, on a fuller length from Javed, who comes into the attack for the first time.
Yes, another left arm spinner, Jahid Javed. Will come from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. He's got a deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket and a sweeper in place as well. The long off and long off are in the boundary rope. Here comes Javed. 2 is the call, but no, they'll have to settle for 1.
Yeah, Mazhar, look at the run rate. It's currently just at 5. You can tell that Dhaka Metro, they're kind of on the back foot, and they've lost their in-form opener Shadman. So the real onus is on Robin now to make sure that he makes this start count, or else Dhaka Metro might be in a lot of trouble against Rangpur in this match.
Yeah, it's a very crucial game for both the sides, must say. Nicely bowled again. Yeah, considering the importance of this game, both the sides will be looking to gain that early momentum. Tahzibul gets off the mark.
Javed, a useful bowler. We've seen him do well in this competition so far. This is the last wicket. Rafiuzzahman Rafi getting the breakthrough. Look at his reaction. Immediately he knew that he didn't middle it at all, and it was going to be a regulation chance for the fielder, Onyx Sharkar there.
This is close and given. Hit him in the back leg, trying to play that slog sweep, missing it completely. Dhaka lost another set batter now. They are in deep, deep trouble. Robin goes after scoring 20. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏 strikes in his very first over.
I like the celebration by 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏 as well. Probably a fan of Neymar. The celebration that he just did. Look at the ball. It's slower than expected. Look at the turn. And 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 𝗀𝗃, he raises his finger. He looks at the pitch, has a smile. Probably thinks it's going out. Missing the stumps, but Robin, he has to depart after scoring 20. It's 32 for 3.
Long way to go, boys. Long way to go. Come on, boys.
𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏 is the new man in for Dhaka Metro. Played a very good knock early on in this tournament. Scored a 50. Was the player of the match as well for Dhaka Metro. But today, it's a different role for him. Dhaka Metro are under some sort of pressure now. They lost their third wicket in the 7th over of the innings. Here comes 𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏. Straight to the fielder.
𝗬𝗏𝗏, another product from the under-19 setup. He's got a decent average this tournament of 35.
Oh, that is outstanding delivery. Wicketkeeper Aqbar Ali thinks there is an opportunity there. We're still not sure. Yeah, the TV umpire will come into play. It's a stumping appeal, I guess.
Yeah, third umpire Sajidul Islam will have a look. Tanveer Ahmed is sending it to his third umpire for some clarity on this situation. This is very interesting to see the amount of turn from the wicket. And it seems like slowing down the pace is working for the bowlers. The delivery is legal. No issues there with the foot. Now, is any part of his foot behind? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, single diben na, Babu bhai. Babu bhai, apni ekhane chale. Mamun.
𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏, he is going to be safe. Not out is the decision. It's 32 for 3 after 7.
আরেকটু সুইপে রাখ, সুইপে রাখ।
ভাই আরেকটু আসেন তো তাহলে। মামুন সোজা। হ্যাঁ ভাই ঠিক আছে। খালি কাকু সামনে আসো। ওইখানে একটা পিছে একটা not out.
32 for 3 after 7, Dhaka Metro. After being sent to bat by Rangpur skipper Aqbar Ali. And Akbar's bowlers did provide him with some early fall of wickets, putting pressure on the Dhaka Metro batters at the moment. Tazibul will face Nasir. Bowled a lot slower, realizing there is a bit of turn in the surface for the spinners.
Yeah, and the smart captaincy by Aqbar Ali. Seeing that the spinners are getting turned, he's bringing in one after another. Jahid Javed bowled the last one. Now Nasir Hussain, previously Rafi bowled an over.
Slighted again. Just teasing the batter, Nasir Hussain. He's the type of a character who will continue to tease the batter.
He has the shades on, although it's not sunny. Lovely green stripes on top. Good captaincy there by Aqbar as well.
Yeah, nicely bowled again. Yeah, Nasir Hussain off the field, he could be a lifelong buddy. But out in the middle, he had all the lovable qualities of a demented rhinoceros.
Interesting analogy there, Mazhar, as we can see. Nasir is going to work 4 dot deliveries in a row.
Yeah, so the pressure is on Tazibul now. What does he do?
1-1.
keeps calm.
কাকু বেরো।
I think the batters are also trying to reassess and readjust whatever total they had in mind because of these conditions now. Maybe 120, 130 would be a match-winning total. You never know with the ball turning.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Shanur. Reassessing the conditions are key for the batters. Yeah, and another flighted delivery. Not falling in the trap this time. 𝗬𝗏𝗧 gets off the mark with a single. After 8, Dhaka Metro 34 for 3.
যা যা ঠিক আছে ইয়ে বাইরে লঙ্গন আসো তো লঙ্গন আসো মামুন এটা বাইরে যাও এই বাইরে যাও ইকবাল বাইরে যাও 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 হাসান ভাই কাকু এখানে আসো শর্ট মিড কাকু তুমি শর্ট মিড আসো ওকে আমার এদিকে লাগবে তার জন্য বলতেছি সরি
34 for 3 after 8. Dhaka Metro are in a bit of trouble here. They lost 3 quick wickets, especially the wicket of 𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏, the centurion of the previous game. Missing out today. Rafiuzzamman Rafi to continue from the 𝗚𝗚 Islami Bank end. He's up against 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏. Quick run taken again. Throw at the bowler's end. Putting pressure on the fielder as I welcome 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏 Ghosh. Very good afternoon, 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Very good afternoon, Mazhar. Oh, shy at the stumps and direct hit would have been really, really tight. 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the throw in. Ready in trouble. Are, well, at least in a spot of bother. Dhaka Metro having lost the 3 wickets quickly.
Goes hard in the air. Falls short of the field at long off. 𝗏𝗃𝗃 gets a couple.
They managed 30 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in the power play, Mazhar. Now, we've got to steady the ship, but we're yet to determine, because the first match was rained out, that what is actually a good total on this surface.
Bowler a lot flatter this time around. Gets a single.
But the bowlers, understanding the conditions, have bowled well as per their field.
Again looking for the singles. Yeah, things hasn't gone their way. Losing 3 early wickets, and they are now reassessing what should be a good total on the board.
Akbar Ali, on the other hand, is someone who reads conditions quite well.
Down the ground, straight as an arrow. Nice shot from Ghazi Tahzibul. That will earn him a boundary.
It was a firm hit from Ghazi Tahzibul. Got it in his slot. It was full. It was quicker. Hit it with some power. Beat that fielder running in from long off. Nine runs so far in this over.
Again darted in. Will get a single. 10 coming from that over. After 9, Dhaka Metro 44 for 3.
এখানে থেকে যাও, এই যে শর্ট মিট থেকে যাও, ঠিক আছে তো সব। ওখানে কে করবে তাহলে? হ্যাঁ, ওখানে তুমি থাকবা।
44 for 3 after 9. Dhaka Metro after being sent to bat first by Rangpur skipper 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. 𝗁𝗃 to bowl his final over of the spell. Didn't pick up a wicket, but he remained very economical. Conceded 16 from his 3. Once again, flighted delivery, looking for that quick single. Denied.
Yeah, bowling with a lot of guile, bringing in all his experience, and agree with you. You know, some might be thinking, oh, he gave away 16 of 18 deliveries, but he's bowled within the power play.
Tossed up again, teasing 𝗂𝗍𝗍.
And that fielder at cover, which is quite close, is set for that lofted drive. If he hits it straight to that fielder.
Puts it on the onside, plays that fine, looking for the second, no. Sent back by 𝗬𝗏𝗏.
Just enjoying picking 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 up on the mic. He's just telling Naeem that Naeem bhai, 2 is the call. Naeem bhai, 2 is the call. He's not the batter.
Yeah, look at 𝗂𝗍𝗍. He ran the first one really hard, but 𝗬𝗏𝗏 was never interested. Once again, tossing the ball up. Nasir is searching for that wicket.
But at least in the process, you know, batters applying caution, they're managing to keep the run rate under check.
What a ball. Outstanding. A dream off-spinner's delivery against a left-hander.
Absolutely, and especially when you're coming around the wicket with that angle, it pitches but then turns away.
Good ball, good ball.
End of a very good over, and the spell completes. Nasir conceded just 18 from his 4 overs. After 10, Dhaka Metro 46 for 3, and it's also time for the players and match officials to have a drinks break.
আমি ফিল্ডাররা মাঠে আসে সাকলাইনও বাইরে গেল, তিনজন বাইরে গেছে। এই ফিল্ডাররা জায়গায় যা, ফিল্ডাররা জায়গায় যা। কাকু
We are halfway through the innings. Dhaka Metro 46 for 3. They were sent to bat first by Rangpur skipper 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, and they are in a spot of bother.
They managed to go at less than 5 runs and over. An interesting fact pointed out by our fellow commentator 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗃 that all the 10 overs have been bowled by spinners. One of them, of course, 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 took a wicket, gave 2 runs.
চলো চলো কাকু
On the shorter side, but straight to the fielder. Nice fielding.
Good, Onik. Very good.
Well, the fielders have got their tail up as well.
Bowling a lot flatter, Javed.
How do you reckon they go about business from here on, Dhaka Metro?
Shabash, shabash, shabash.
Oh, what a ball! That is an outstanding delivery. Totally outfoxed 𝗬𝗏 with the turn at the very last moment. This is brilliant bowling by 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Superb delivery. He can't believe it. Again coming in with the term, slower delivery and then turning away. Look at the batter's reaction. He was shocked. And 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 being brought on straight away. Gets him the breakthrough. Here comes the celebration. 𝗬𝗏. He has to go, the 4th batter to depart. And he's gone for 4 of 9. It's 46 for 4.
এদিকে থাকিস। Come on, কাকু। সাকু। Middle, Shubho. Let him move around. Three to come.
Shamsul Rahman Shubho, the new man in for Dhaka Metro, experienced campaigner. Immediately goes for that sweep. It was very close to the stumps though.
Shabash, shabash, kaku.
And this is the reason why he is in the middle.
Shabash, shabash, kaku. Nasir bhai. Good.
Nicely bowled.
Jadoo, well done.
Well, they'll be under some pressure. It's a fantastic bowling. 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃. It pitched around the leg stump mark. Hence the batter tried to create room for himself. He closed the face of the bat, looking to hit it on the onside.
I think he also misread the length on that occasion. He was trying to play that on the front foot, totally missed it. End of a successful over after 11, Dhaka Metro 47 for 4.
দাদু এই পারে আসো তুই ইয়াতে
কাকু মামুন শট মিরে আসো কাকু তুমি বেরো এই অনেক বেরো লম্বা ফিল্ডার দিকে বেরো না
এটা ওবা
এদিকে থাকো ভাই আপনি ক্লোজ থাকুন
ইয়েস সেন্টার
47 for 4 after 11, Dhaka Metro. They just lost the wicket of 𝗬𝗏 in the previous over of 𝗂𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. 𝗃𝗁 has got the ball in his hand from the turbo end. He will come up with his off spin. Shamsur Rahman Shubho
Come on, Iqbal.
just came in, will face the off spinner now.
Iqbal, good.
Turn right away.
Well, it has been plain and simple. Seems like, slowing the pace of the ball. But what I wanted to ask you before the fall of the previous wicket was, how do you reckon Dhaka Metro go about their business from here on? Well, Shamsur Rahman Shubho was not still in the middle. Now he is. They have Abu Haider Ronnie in the dugout, Aminul Islam Biplab as well. They have some other players who can bat.
Shabba Iqbal.
Well, someone first of all needs to stay there till the end and revolve the innings. Along with him, maybe someone else should go for a big hit. Perhaps Shamsur Rahman is the man who can go after.
Seems like the surface is playing tricks. Or the Rangpur spinners have magic in their hands today.
And a quick single taken.
Iqbal Hussain is sort of Sunil Narayan-like, Ali Islam-like, hides the ball behind while he runs up to bowl.
Over pitched, nicely driven, looking for the second, going for it. No, there is a bit of hesitation. Good fielding in the deep, must say. That was a very good throw from the fielder at long off.
Yeah, giving adequate support to their bowlers. The fielders good throw in to make the batters think twice.
Perhaps he got a bat on that occasion. Nicely bowled again. That single also brings up the 50 in the 12th over.
Yeah, and it's like the batters are still not feeling comfortable in the middle.
A bit of hesitation again, but in the end, they managed to get that single. Nevertheless, end of a very good over from Iqbal. Just 4 coming from it. After 12, Dhaka Metro 51 for 4.
হাসিম ভাই দুইটা বাইরে যাবে লেফটি ব্যাটসম্যান স্ট্রাইকে ইকবালকে মিড উইকেটে দেন আপনি স্কোর লেগে যান আমি ইকবাল যেটা বলতেছি কথা শুনো জিজ্ঞেস করি তোমার কি নামে ডাকলো কাকু কইতে চায় না কাকু
এই যে হ্যাঁ দাদি ভাই কিছু করার নাই
আমাদের তো 12th ম্যান নাই রে এরকম একটা পাঁচ করতে
Well, the spinners have done wonders so far for the Rangpur side. The brief respite, but we commence again, and there's a change in the lineup in the commentary box. Masudin Omi is being replaced by 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. Well, the likes of 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 doing the job for 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. It will be 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 from the 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Islamic Bank end. It's 2 overs, he's just given away 3 runs for 2 wickets. Now going for the big hoik, 𝗃𝗍𝗏. So clearly a message was in during this short break.
Yes, but they're finding it really hard to get rid of the spinners here. Again, very accurate and straight, looking for the turn, not there.
The ball was in the air for a bit. No, to trouble. Gone. Well, Shamsur Rahman Shubho said no. 𝗃𝗍𝗏 wanted to come. They're still having a chat. They were. That pressure. It's the pressure. It's the scoreboard pressure. It's the run rate. Here comes the frustration. That is the cause of this wicket.
Absolute comedy of errors there for Dhaka Metro. Straightforward throw, takes the bails off as well, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, and there's nobody in. 𝗃𝗍𝗏 walks back. Haven't contributed a lot, so it's a 51 on the board for Dhaka Metro, and they've lost another wicket.
সেন্টার
Well, Aminul Islam 𝗵𝗺𝗏 is the new batter in. When Dhaka Metro, well, they are in some bother. We know him for his leg spinning capabilities, but he can bat, and he is in. He's got a job to do with the bat in hand. Just off the mark, but he's in there because there was an error in calling, and 𝗃𝗍𝗏 departed off a run out.
Unfortunate for Dhaka Metro. They're already in a lot of trouble, and that did not help the cause at all. So more responsibility now on Shamsur Rahman Shubho.
Good ball.
He's floating the ball.
Floated 2 of them, and then he has that very fast arm delivery that goes through. So he's put in his variations so well in this match so far, Javed.
Slightly flatter on this occasion. 2 for 4 his figures so far.
And we've seen 3 left-arm spinners on show, Zahid Javed, Rafi and Abu Hashim, all with their different variations. Yet another over goes by, so Dhaka Metro still waiting to get going at this point. 52 for 5.
Quick call!
Sir, center.
Instructions from the Rangpur captain to proceed quickly. They just don't want the batters to settle. Getting the field right. So there is long on, long off, deep mid wicket and deep square leg for 𝗲𝗲𝗓 Islam 𝗵𝗺𝗲. Short cover, short third and short fine leg as well, deep point. Bit of a yes and no again.
Another dot. Dots on the trot. This is excellent from Rangpur. They've pressed the batters with the fielding efforts as well. The bowlers have been very accurate.
Boy, good Iqbal.
Club manages to push it forward away from the bowler 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hussain. They manage a single in the process. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗶𝗃's bat hit the bowler and fell. Didn't matter, he still crossed over, having lost one partner due to run out. He didn't want to risk it, he just ran either way.
Come on Iqbal.
And the bat given back by the bowler himself, Iqbal Hussain.
Oh, I think everyone was deceived which way this was going to turn.
This is just great bowling.
Iqbal, bhalo finish.
Beautiful delivery. Oh, skids in.
Running the first one hard.
Good, 9 by, like
Three fielders there, they will not risk the second. Just not sure how do you proceed from here. How do you get a move on?
Just have to take a risk, but at the moment they're not daring to do it yet. And for that, I think sometimes to gain momentum, you need an over where you at least get a loose delivery, something, a misfield from the fielding side. Nothing of that sort has happened as well.
In the air for a bit, one bounce to the fielder, long on. That's one way to go about business. At least 4 singles in this Iqbal Hussain over after 14. Dhaka Metro 56 for 5.
Chop. বেশি যায় না।
Well, Akbar Ali has opted to continue with Jahid Javed and finish off his spell. Bit of spirit shown as Abdullah Al Mamoon helping Shamsur Rahman Shubho tie his shoelace. Well, they need to tie it together. They need to bring this together, Dhaka Metro batters, and it's good that someone like a Shamsur Rahman Shubho is in there in the middle for them. Brings in a lot of experience. Sure, he wouldn't be very new to such circumstances. It's that purchase that is putting that seed of doubt in the batter's head. Goes inside out and turn, misses it. He was anticipating the arm ball, it wasn't. Tanveer Ahmed at square leg will refer it upstairs to the TV umpire, Sajidul Islam.
Certainly not an easy wicket to bat on. Just look at that turn, almost unplayable. And it's not the first instance that it happened. Happened quite a few times. TV umpire Sajidul just checking if it was a fair delivery or not, and it looks like it is a fair delivery. The next step is to have a look at whether Shamsur's back foot was anywhere. Kept it safe, kept it nicely. Akbar Ali again, quick hands, very quickly dislodges the bails, but this time an easy call for the TV umpire. Shamsur Rahman Shubho will survive, but yet another scare for him. and a moral victory for the bowler, but the wicket doesn't look like it's easy for the batters to score quick.
Then he bowls the quicker one, the straighter one. Even in the previous over, when 𝗃𝗁-𝗂𝗽 was bowling, there was one particular delivery which was pretty close and just observed. Oh, inside edge! Lucky not to have chopped it on, but they'll add 2 more runs to their total.
Runs from anywhere would do at the moment. Again, unconvincing from the batter. Went for that sweep. Of course, when there is a pitch that assists the spinners when it's turning, sometimes sweep is a good option.
Pulls it, but just manages to stay and keep his balance so that he doesn't fall over the wicket. Shamsur Rahman Shubho, just about to say that he's been really wary with his back foot, Shamsur Rahman.
One more ball left in the over, another very economical over. Look at his figures, 2 for 7, and this is the last ball of his spell.
In the air for a bit. 2 is the call. Shamsur Rahman Shubho not interested as 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃𝗃 is making himself heard. It's a brilliant end to Javed's spell. 2 for 8 of his 4. It's 60 for 5.
চলো ভাই চলো অন জাভেদের 4 ওভার শেষ 15 ওভার ঠিক আছে
5 bowlers used by 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃, all 5 being spinners. 2 of them have completed their spells in Nasir Hussain and Jahi Javed. None for 18 of Nasir Hussain, 2 for 8. With an economy of just 2 runs and over, Jahi Javed has finished his quota. It's gone back to Rafiuzzahman Rafi. Inside out, was in the air. Nasir Hussain takes a brilliant catch. And the bowling change works for 𝗃𝗁𝗃𝗃. Rafi gets his second.
It was about time that the batters would come out and take some risks. Just in the first ball of the 16th over, 𝗵𝗺𝗄 goes for something extravagant. Hasn't worked for him at all. Again, wide of the crease, full length. There was turn, hence the outside edge. And what a catch from Nasir Hussain. Naeem Islam thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Rafi soaks in the adulation. Another wicket down. Dhaka Metro falling apart at the moment. Amadou Islam gone for 4. It's 60 for 6. Dhaka Metro.
Well, this has been some story. Abu Haider Ronnie walks in. Timing wise, not bad into the 16th over, but if you look at the scoreboard, it's 60 for 6. I'm just interested to see how Ronnie goes about his business. Rafi gets a wicket of the first ball of this over. Oh, quicker and some extra bounce as well.
Rafi, very well done, Rafi.
Goodness, giving us a deja vu of the NCL
good, Rafi.
final last season. Dhaka Metro put on to bat first, were all out for 62 against Rangpur. And guess who the two top scorers were in that innings for Dhaka Metro? Both the batters in the crease right now. Shamsur Rahman scored 14, 𝗵𝗄𝗽𝗃 with 13. None of the rest could even get into double figures, but Dhaka Metro would surely want to forget that memory.
Off the mark is 𝗵𝗄𝗽𝗃. Well, they surely require these two to fire. Dhaka Metro in 𝗵𝗄𝗽𝗃 and Shamsur Rahman Shubho more than capable of it, and they need to rescue the team from here.
Come on, boy, come on.
In case Akbar Ali is looking for another spin option, he does have in Naeem Islam, even though we haven't seen him bowl in this edition of the NCL. Yeah, it struck well. The fielder is placed just for that.
At least they've started to time the balls better here. Not getting off the edges or not struggling in terms of finding the middle of the bat. That's important. At least minimize the number of dots. There have been plenty in these innings.
And this one keeps low on this occasion. So it's not consistent for the batters to trust the bounce.
Another sign it won't be easy for Rangpur either.
Well bowled nonetheless by Rafiuzzahman Rafi. Ends the 16th. It's 63 for 6 Dhaka Metro.
To the last 4 overs of this innings, Dhaka Metro 63 for 6. You can see the fall of wickets. The lost wickets at regular intervals has been the main cause of downfall so far for Dhaka Metro with the bat. Abu Hasim to bowl from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Shamsur Rahman Shubho tried to play that reverse. Bowled a lot slower, Abu Hasim, and more importantly, he was targeting the stump and hits the timber.
This is a vital breakthrough. Shamsur was there for 17 deliveries. Take a look. Seeing that Shamsur was going to move, Hasim slightly slowed his pace, and that allowed him to make the batter miss. Excellent bowling by Hasim, who has 2 now, one of the leading wicket takers in this NCL. Shamsur gone for 9. It's 63 for 7.
Skipper Rakibul Hassan comes into the middle as Dhaka Metro lost yet another wicket. That too of experienced Shamsur Rahman trying to play that reverse sweep of the very first ball of Abu Hasim. Bowled really well, this left arm spinner. He's into his 4th over, just conceded 10, already picked up 2. Another huge shout. Perhaps the impact was outside the line of the off stump.
And huge turn as well, Mazhar. Abu Hasim currently is on 9 wickets. He's the leading or joint leading wicket taker alongside Mohammad Rubel, who's also on 9 wickets. Look at that sharp turn, big turn, and as you said rightly, impact outside.
Gives it a charge, played with the spin. It's a good looking shot, but the fielder does really well in the deep. Rakibul gets off the mark with a couple.
Yeah, look at that. Trying to take the bowler on. surface supporting the spinners, good fielding there.
Short ball outside the off stump. Skipper 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 not happy with that length. Going for the second again.
Yeah, he's very proactive behind the stumps. More excited, more talkative than usual. He knows this match has a massive impact. They are the defending champions, so they would like to make the knockout stages.
Yeah, rightly pointed out, Shanur. It's a very crucial game for both the sides, especially for Rangpur, the defending champions, as you mentioned. At least they will be hoping to make it to the top 4. And so far, his bowlers has done the job, picking up wickets in crucial stages of the innings. Rakibul is all set. Two is the call again, running the first one hard, going for it. And will make it quite comfortably in the end. It's not an easy wicket to bat on, Shanur, must say. The ball's turning a lot and also a lot slower.
It is, which is why we're seeing the bowlers, the spinners that have been introduced so far. They've all slowed down their pace. They've looked to turn the ball because there is turn on offer for the batters and it has made life difficult for them. Dhaka Metro, they've lost 7 wickets already.
Going for that big shot again with the turn. Missed the bat. Missed the wicket keeper as well. Single to end the over. Nevertheless, a successful over from Hasim and a very good spell comes to an end. He completed the spell with 2 for 17 from his 4 overs. After 17, Dhaka Metro 70 for 7.
Ready, guys? नीचे जा
70 for 7 after 17. Dhaka Metro, after being sent to bat, are in all sorts of trouble now. The current run rate would take them to 82, but I'm sure they must be eyeing somewhere over 100 runs, at least for that psychological boost. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 incoming from the turbo end. Oh, nicely bowled again. Perhaps he got a bit of bat on that one.
Inside edge definitely, which is why it hit the pads. And 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 for the first time being introduced, we've had plenty of spin on offer. After a long while, we're seeing some pace. There you see it, the inside edge is there. Abu Hasim, Nasir Hussain, Rafiuzzahman Rafi, Jahid Javed, all of them have bowled so far. They're all spinners. Iqbal Hussain and now 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 being introduced. That is the 6th bowling option. Another one, if possible, Naeem. He can also bowl. He's a spinner, obviously, we know.
Attempt at Yorker, takes that on the full. 2 is the call. Going for it and makes it quite comfortably in the end. Right, Shanur, till the 25th match of this edition of NCL T20, before this game, between 16 to 20 overs, the average run is 44.31. So even if Dhaka Metro can score that average, they would easily go past that 100-run mark, but at the moment it looks very difficult. Abu Haider Ronnie goes for the big one, high in the air, fielder at deep mid-wicket. Takes it quite comfortably in the end. So wickets kept tumbling for Dhaka Metro, and 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 also joins the party.
That's a big wicket. You have to say Abu Haider Ronnie, he can hit big. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 introduced into the attack and doing his captain proud here because he's gotten rid of the danger man Abu Haider Ronnie. Ronnie came in and would have wanted to make this over count, as the spinners have been very effective keeping things tight, but really couldn't middle this one. And a safe catch there taken at deep third by 𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃. So Abu Haidar Ronnie is gone for 3. It's 73 for 8.
New man in, Shahidul. As Dhaka Metro lost their 8th wicket into the 18th over of the innings, they are 73 for 8. Shahidul Islam, mostly known for his bowling expertise, but at the moment his side would want him to contribute with the bat. Sakline also taking the pace off the ball, as we have seen so far, the nature of the surface. Right on the money.
Will have to be. This is what happened just a while ago. Another wicket falling. A batter just looking to free his arms. Abu Haidar, in the end, a very good, well-judged catch there. And now, just 2 wickets remaining. But Shahidul and Raqibul are no slouches with the bat.
Slower delivery played with soft hands. Shahidul gets off the mark. It's been a struggle, must say, Shanu. It's been a struggle for the batters.
Yeah, just 4 runs from this over as well, along with a wicket. You get the feeling that Rangpur are on a mission to try and get into those top 4 spots. This is the final match for both sides. They desperately need a win against Dhaka Metro, who have quite a bit of depth, as we can see.
Eyeing that block hole. Raqibul will get a single. End of another successful over. After 18, Dhaka Metro 75 for 8. $75 for 8 after 18 into the last 2 overs of the innings. And Rangpur continued their dominance with the ball after skipper Akbar Ali opted to bowl first in an overcast condition. Full toss. Yeah, it's quite interesting, Shanu, that we normally see overcast conditions favoring the seamers, but in this game, it's all about the spinners.
Yeah, so far it's been spin dominant, and in the pitch report I was talking about some cracks and it being held up by the dead grass, so it would have gone on to favor the bowlers as the day progressed, has been the case.
Nicely played over the cover's head. It is reaching towards the fence. No, again, an outstanding effort from the fielder. These are the sort of commitments that the team needs, especially in crunch situations. And it's an important game for Rangpur, so the fielders are backing their bowlers really well.
Absolutely. Abu Hasim on this occasion supporting his bowler, and why wouldn't they? They want to keep this total as low as possible. The previous lowest score in this edition so far has been by Rangpur, 100 all out.
Yeah, so Dhaka Metro will be hoping to get past that mark at least, but it seems very, very difficult at the moment.
And 𝗃𝗁, he's again, much like most of the other bowlers, has been economical, yet to pick up a wicket. Look at that, some tensed faces.
Again, that turn undone the batter, Rakibul.
Thank you.
Just 10 deliveries left now in the innings. What do you reckon would be a competitive score from here? 8 deliveries, beg your pardon.
Going down the track, takes that on the full. Straight to the field at long off. Well, at the moment, anything above 100 would be like gold dust for Dhaka Metro. They're 80 for 8. They need 20 more runs to reach that milestone, but I don't think they're going to reach that. So anything around 90, they would be hoping to post. But still, it's going to be a tough ask for the bowlers to defend that total. That sounded good. I think that's connected really well by Shahidul all the way for maximum. A 6 after a long, long time came off the bat of Shahidul. End of over number 19. They are 86 for 8.
Yeah, 11 runs from the over. A much needed 6. You were talking about 100 or 90 at least. 4 runs away from the 90. 14 away from 100. 19 down, 86 for 8.
Right, we're into the final over of the innings. Dhaka Metro 86 for 8. They got some sort of momentum in the last ball of the previous over where Shahidul struck a 6 down the ground. They are 86 now. Must be eyeing someone at 95. Nicely bowled. Wide Yorker. Dot ball.
Perfect delivery for this sort of an over. Death over, you always want to pitch it as a full and slightly outside off. Don't allow the batter to get underneath the ball. On this occasion, Rakibul missed it completely. Good bowling by Sakline. He's on 11 from 11. Will want to get bat on ball in the next delivery at least.
Goes for that wild hike. Straight to the field at deep mid-wicket. Only a single. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 has been terrific, Shanur. He's led the side outstandingly well. He's been proactive, talking with the bowlers every now and then, and making sure they go on to restrict Dhaka Metro to a lowest total of this tournament.
Yeah, they're on 87. They'll need 13 runs to equal the lowest total. Another good delivery by Sakline. And keep in mind, Sakline was brought into the attack just 2 overs ago. Before that, it was mostly spin. Hasim, Nasir Hussain, Rafiuzzahman Rafi, Jahid Javed, all of them, including Iqbal Hussain, are spinners. So he used 5 spinners before turning to his pacer, did 𝗃𝗃𝗃. So excellent captaincy, as you mentioned.
Again, nice bowling. He saw the batter coming down the track, bowled that shot, and making sure the batter doesn't get to hit that one. 3 dot balls of just 4 deliveries, 2 more balls to go.
I'd say this is a clinic in death overs bowling from Sakline. 3 out of these 4 deliveries have been dots, and 3 of them have been absolutely on the money.
That was a quicker delivery this time. Gets a single. 88 for 8. Last ball of the innings. Rakibul on strike.
So more or less, we know now that this will be the lowest total in a 20-over NCL match this season. The previous lowest of 100 is not going to be broken.
Another slow delivery. 2 is the call from Rakibul. He's going for it. Throw at the keeper's end. Does well in the end. A couple of runs to end the over. End of the innings as well, as Dhaka Metro go on to post 90 for 8. Will it be enough?
That is the big question, really. Will it be enough? Will it be enough for them to win? Will it be enough for them to qualify? Or will it be enough for the opposition, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃's men, to qualify? They have to win, and they have to win in quick time for that to happen. Look at him. He's calling his troops together. Needs to be a quick team meeting. Probably will thank the bowlers and tell them that the job is only half done. We have to come back and bat. This pitch looks like it's taking some turn. The spinners will have good effect. It will only get worse perhaps. And we have to make sure that we put our best foot forward.
Definitely, and I'm very impressed the way 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 handled the troop. Even now, after the end of the first innings, he was in the hurdle, leading the side. Outstanding captaincy. As you mentioned rightly, the job is not yet done, and they will be looking to finish this game. And to win this game, they need 91 to win of 20 overs. But let me remind you, Shanur, it's not an easy pitch to bat on, as the batters of Dhaka Metro struggled right from the word go. Centurion of the last game, 𝗁 𝗏𝗂𝐼slam, missed out after scoring 10. Robin added 20, and would you believe it, that's the highest total for Dhaka Metro. While Rakibul was unbeaten on 14 and Shoidul was not out on 11. Apart from that, Tazibul added 13 of 22 balls, as Dhaka Metro managed to post just 90 runs in 20 overs.
Yeah, the lowest total in this season's NCL for a fully 20-over innings. Hasim, again, so good with the ball. Joint top wicket taker with 9 wickets now in this season's NCL. Rafi came in and bowled well. He also has 2 wickets. Javed, look at that economy rate of just 2. 8 runs, 2 wickets. Saklain came in late and he bowled brilliantly, especially the last over. 2 overs, 9 for 1. All the bowlers did a good job, and they know that they've given themselves a very good chance of winning and of qualifying. We'll go downstairs where Ahmed bin Parvez is ready with the player interview.
রাফি দুর্দান্ত বোলিং করেছেন আজকে। ওভারঅল আপনাদের বোলিং করার সিদ্ধান্তটার বোধহয় যথার্থতা প্রমাণ হলো।
জি, তো আমাদের আজকে প্ল্যান ছিল যে হচ্ছে শুরু থেকে যে হচ্ছে আমাদের ক্যাপ্টেন, তারপর যারা সিনিয়র ছিল তারা আমাদেরকে প্ল্যান দিয়ে দিয়েছিল একটা। তো আমরা সবাই ওই প্ল্যানে এক্সিকিউট করার চেষ্টা করছি। যারা বলা ছিলাম তারা ওই প্ল্যানেই গিয়েছিলাম, ওই প্ল্যানেই করার চেষ্টা করছি, সিস্টেমে করার চেষ্টা করছি। তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ওখানে ভালো হয়েছে।
একটা যদি ব্যাপার দেখি যে আমরা 16 ওভার পর্যন্ত দেখলাম পুরাটাই টানা স্পিনাররা করেছেন, এটাও কি প্ল্যানের অংশ ছিল?
ওখানে সিচুয়েশন ওরকম হয়েছিল, ওই জায়গায় মনে করেন হচ্ছে উইকেটটা এমন ছিল যে স্পিনারদের জন্য হচ্ছে ফ্রেন্ডলি ছিল, যার কারণে 16 ওভার পর্যন্ত স্পিনাররাই আর কি করে গেছে।
ওভারঅল আপনাদের ফিল্ডিং এফোর্টটাও আজকে দারুণ হয়েছে। সো টিম স্পিরিটের ব্যাপারে যদি কিছু বলতেন।
টিম স্পিরিটের ব্যাপারে হচ্ছে আমরা আজকে নামার আগেই একটা কমিটমেন্ট করছিলাম যে আমরা আজকে আমাদের সেটা দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। প্রতি ম্যাচে আমাদের কমিটমেন্টটা থাকে, তো আজকে আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো হয়েছে, এটা আমরা শুরু থেকেই করার চেষ্টা করছি।
আর যতটুকু রানে আটকাতে পেরেছেন নিশ্চয়ই কনফিডেন্স আছে সেটা চেস করতে পারবেন
ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Well done, Rafi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Good bowling performance from the entire Rangpur group. And after electing to bowl first, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃's bowlers provided that early wickets that they needed. And more importantly, they picked up wickets at regular intervals. 𝗁 𝗏𝗂𝐼slam was looking good early on. Played some good shots. That was the wicket of 𝗁 𝗏𝗂𝐼slam coming down the track straight to the fielder at mid-off. They played their shots, but slowly realizing the fact that there is something for the spinners in the surface as they continued to lose wickets at regular intervals. 𝗽𝗂𝗍 bowled brilliantly. He was very economical and also picked up a couple of wickets. That was an outstanding delivery to dismiss 𝗬𝗏𝗄𝗧, totally outfoxing the right-hander, and then a huge mix-up as Ghazi Tazibul was run out. Since then, there were tries, but outstanding catch from Nasir Hussain kept Rangpur alive.
Yeah, and that was another one as Hasim had his second. Abu Haidar Rani came in, tried to take on the 𝗃𝗍, in the end was dismissed. There was one big blow in the end from Shohidul's bat as they managed to post the lowest total in this season's NCL, 90 for 8 in 20 overs. So that means Rangpur, they will need 91 runs from 120 deliveries when we return with the run chase. We'll take a short break now and be right back. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned.
Hello and welcome back from the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. It's match number 26 between Dhaka Metro and Rangpur. Earlier, Rangpur skipper 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 winning the toss and opted to bowl first, where Dhaka Metro batters struggled right from the word go as they go on to post the target of 91 for Rangpur to win this game.
'90 for 8, that's what they accumulated. 20 of 23 deliveries, 10 of 12, 13 of 22, and 14 of 13 are the batters in double figures. Well, it has been a struggle, but I'm sure they would believe that they have the total on the board to defend.
Yes, it was a solid bowling performance from the Rangpur spinners, especially with the likes of 𝗀𝗃 𝗂𝗃 bowled brilliantly for his 2 for 8 from his 4 overs. Abu Hasim also picked up 2 wickets alongside Rafi, while Saklan picked up a wicket from his 2 overs. So Rangpur need 91 runs to win off 120 balls. It's a very crucial game for both the teams, and Rangpur will be looking to chase that target and to improve that net run rate as well. That will also be the key for them. But first and foremost, they need to win this game to keep the equations alive in their favor.
Well, seems like a low total. It is a low total indeed, but might not be as easy as it looks. 91 to get of 20 overs. We'll wait and watch if Dhaka Metro bowlers can challenge the Rangpur batters also. They will have their work cut out. We see the 2 umpires are making their way into the middle. We're here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium outer ground. This promises to be an exciting encounter. Match number 26.
As the 2 umpires are making their way in the middle alongside the reserve umpire, Tanvir Ahmed and Ghazi Sohail, the 2 experienced umpires of Bangladesh, and it has been a bowler show in the first half of this game, with the spinners coming into play really handy. We've seen the surface not easy to bat on, but the spinners got a lot of perches, and it's quite slow in nature. Never easy for the batters to play their shots right away.
Exactly why. Just looking forward to see how the Rangpur top order go about their work. And as far as Dhaka Metro are concerned, they do have a few options, but will they be bowling their faster bowlers? They have Abu Haider Roni, Maruf Midha, Shohidul, who can vary his pace. Spinners were opted for by Akbar Ali. He preferred to have spinners. In fact, first 10, 12 overs, he just went on with spinners. In fact, more than that, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Rangpur will be looking to provide a steady start. It's not a big target, but still it can be tricky, as you have seen the surface providing a lot of perches for the spinners, as skipper of Dhaka Metro, Raqibul Hassan, has got the ball in his hand, and he will start the proceedings from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end.
There's a change in the opening order. As far as Rangpur are concerned, Onik Sharkar and 𝗀𝗃 𝗂𝗃 opened the proceedings in the previous match, but it is Abdullah Al-Mamun now.
Huge shout right away. Very first ball of the game of this innings, and Raqibul is in shock.
Oh, was a close call. Was a close call indeed. Flight it in. Oh, good shout.
Yeah, not a bad shout at all. That looked very close. And immediately you can see how the spinners coming into play. We've seen the Rangpur spinners doing the tricks with the ball, and now it's time for the Dhaka Metro bowlers. 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 alongside Abdullah Al Mamun will face his first ball. In the air, right away, going for that big shot. Fielder underneath and drops it. It was not the easiest of chances, but by the context of the game, this should have been taken.
With you on that, Mazhar. Did not middle it, did not connect it well, was high and was running backwards. Aminul Islam 𝗵𝗺𝗲 there, the fielder. Well, this is a tricky chase. Quicker delivery, flatter. Raqibul's bowling well.
Going for that big shot again. Slog sweep goes past that fielder at short square leg. Boundary for Mamun.
It was well played, slightly quicker, but dragged it from outside the off and knew where the gap was. Finds the gap for 4.
Going for that shot again. That's not good bowling. Fielders at short fine leg and short square leg had no chance. And Abdullah Al Mamun is exploiting that gap. End of the first over. 12 for none.
Center. One leg. Thank you.
It was an eventful first over from Raqibul. There was an opportunity, a drop catch, and then a couple of boundaries to end the over. 12 for none, Rangpur. They're in chase of 91. That's the last ball of the previous over.
Yeah, that leg, that front foot forward, and awareness of the field. Sliding slightly too straight, just helped it on its way. Did Abdullah Al Mamun. 2 boundaries, 2 important boundaries, because that adds on 8 runs. It's Abu Haider Ronnie now from the turbo end.
Gives it a charge again in the air. Fielder at mid-off, takes it comfortably in the end. Abu Haider Ronnie strikes right away. Wicket of his very first ball of the innings. He picked up the wicket of Shetu.
First delivery of Ronnie's spell. Shetu was looking to counter-attack. Was not the length. Perhaps did not expect the ball to rise up as much. Only go till the fielder, and Ronnie struck. Shetu's gone for 3. It's 12 for 1.
Nasir Hussain in at number 3. Abu Haider Ronnie picked up a wicket in his very first ball. They are in chase of 91. Rangpur, By the looks of the approach from the openers, it seems like they are looking to score those runs quickly. 𝗂𝗏𝗽𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃 coming from the turbo end. He will be up against Nasir. Nicely pulled. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Outstanding.
Come on, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, boys.
Well, we do have a game in our hands, and they are enjoying it too. Bit of pace offered, hurried the batter. But importantly, he managed to find the vacant region. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Back of a length delivery.
Slow delivery, roll of the fingers. Fielder deep, will cut it off.
Lefty.
The Rangpur batters have come out with a positive mindset. They know the conditions. As they were fielding, they know might not be the ideal conditions to bat on, but they still want to accumulate the runs. They don't want to hang around for too long.
And nicely bowled, getting that inside edge. Going towards the fence for 4. Unlucky for the bowler, lucky for the batter.
Well, they're taking the chances, and doesn't matter where they come from and how they come. They will take them. And they are. Inside edge runs down to the boundary wedges. Second boundary in this over.
Yeah, 2 boundaries in this over, not a big target. So the Dhaka Metro bowlers will be looking to bowl some tight line and length, and more importantly, they need wickets.
Bit of a discussion ongoing. There's a Rakibul having chat with one of the seniors in 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃. Lakij bicycles, more sixes, more bicycles are on offer here. The perfect shot deserves the perfect ride. If any batter can hit a 6 that directly hits the cutout of Lakij bicycles, they're on the screen. Well, it's out of the ring, but you can hit them. You will win a bicycle from Lakij Group. This goes for the batters.
Short delivery, missed it completely. Slow delivery again in the air, and it will fall short and will reach the fence as well. So the positive intent continues from Abdullah Al Mamun, 3rd boundary of the over.
Yeah, base taken off the delivery, but it was over pitched. He sliced it, opening the face of the bat and making full use of the power play restrictions are the Rangpur batters, and particularly Abdullah Al Mamun. Nicely underneath it. Tell you what, this was a very important toss to win for Akbar Ali and his team. Seems like. Because, well, when the Dhaka Metro openers were batting, they spent some time in the middle. But by the time they assessed the conditions, they sort of had the scoreboard pressure on them. Versus that,
That's it.
25 for 1 after 2 overs. Rangpur are in chase of 91 and they are in a mood to chase the target in a hurry. Abdullah Al Mamun is on 16 of just 7. Nasir 5 of 2. Here comes 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. Oh, a lot of turn given as wide.
Just to carry on with what I was saying, by the time you assessed the conditions, it seemed like they've taken too much pressure.
And trying to go for the big shot, missed it completely. Fielder does well. Abu Haider Ronnie, outstanding effort.
I think the same applies for the bowlers here as well. You know, too much purchase of the surface. One gone for wide. The second one proving to be difficult for the keeper to take in. Now Aminul Islam Biplab has some words of advice for Rakibul.
It was wide. It was way wide. It turned a lot, but the length and line was not right. Slip in place for Nasir now. And followed the batter, came off the arm.
Was the quicker one on this occasion and also just went on with the arm.
Goes for the clock sweep straight to the fielder. Intentions are clear.
The good thing about this shot was that he was on top of it, just making sure that it wasn't in the air for a long time.
Again, trying to make some room. Outside edge. Slip was there, but it was too quick for him. Another fortunate boundary. But these are important runs for Rangpur.
The fielder at slip was placed exactly for this. Now the batter, oh, he managed some fingers to it, managed to touch it, but the batter slashed hard at it. That was key. So they've made up their mind. Whichever ball they go after, they're going to go hard at it.
Turn and gone. Nasir Hussain once again tried to play that slog sweep, getting that outside edge, and he's out.
Trying to go against the turn. Specifically on this sort of a deck where it's getting massive turn. He had to reach out. Look at how much he had to stretch. It's a good catch taken by the wicketkeeper. It's the Dhaka Metro captain strikes. Nasir goes for 11. The second wicket to fall for Rangpur.
Rangpur lost their second wicket. They are 32 for 2 in chase of 91. Spinners getting a lot of purchase, a lot of turn, making things difficult for the batters. Rangpur, on the other hand, came up with a positive frame of mind. They go on to chase the target in no time. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 picked up his first wicket. Getting a lot of turn. Iqbal Hussain, the new man in, coming in at number 4. Struck a gorgeous 50 on the other day. And now he's got the responsibility to score some quick runs. Quick run taken as Iqbal gets off the mark. And that also concludes the over as well. End of a successful one from Rakibul. After 3, Rangpur 33 for 2.
Right him round. 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲 একটু চাইবেন। Center. ভাই বেশি ক্লোজ হয়ে গেছে, যাবেন নিতে দিতে দেন আপনি। দাঁড়ান 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 দাঁড়ান।
33 for 2 after 3. Rangpur are in chase of 91. As skipper Rakibul brings in 𝗬𝗏. Immediately some turn, but it was on the shorter side. Easy pickings for Iqbal. He gets his first boundary.
Yeah, he too has come out with a message, and that to be positive. It was short of the back foot, and again making use of the power play restrictions. Hit well for 4.
Oh, this is the surface is all about. It's all about the spinners.
Turn plus bounce is equals to that.
Immediately Rakibul brings in a slip for the left-hander Iqbal. So the spinners needs to realize they need to bowl slower. Again, a quick single taken. Good running between the wicket.
Yeah, the energy they've come out to bat with, clear. Hit boundaries if you can. Otherwise, just put pressure on the fielders and scamper for every run. Throw in, but the batter was well in. Good running.
One leg.
Also gives you a feel that Rangpur spinners were spot on.
Goes for that cut. Hits the timber. Spinners doing the trick here at the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. And 𝗬𝗏 now joins the party. He's amongst the wicket now.
𝗬𝗏 might have heard and says, okay, I can pitch it in the right areas too. Was slightly quicker, keeping low from the inside part of the bat, and he strikes at an important time and gets the wicket of Abdullah Al Mamoon, who scored 16 important runs. It's 38 for 3.
Over the wicket.
38 for 3 Rangpur. That's the last wicket of Abdullah Al Mamoon, trying to cut that one close to the body, getting that inside edge and hitting the timber. As 𝗬𝗏 picked up his first wicket in his very first over. That brings in Rangpur skipper Akbar Ali in the middle. Gives it a chart, comes down the track immediately. One bounce to the fence for 4. So Rangpur is not going to hold back.
Well, they have their work cut out. Even though the signal was made, it will be checked by the TV umpire Sajidul Islam, just to confirm, because this will be a game of the barest of margins. It's nicely underneath it, the Rangpur captain, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Did it drop inside or outside the ropes? Much better angle. Much better angle. It's still not the easiest of decisions to make. And if it does go to that, because remember, this is about qualifying for the qualifiers of the 𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo Electrolyte Sports Drink. And Rangpur do need to chase down the 91. They need to win this match by 13.3 overs in over to trump the run rate of Dhaka Metro Mazhar. And if they chase it down in the 14th over, they have to score 94 runs. So 3 more runs than the actual target. If they chase it down by 14.1 overs, they'll have to score 96 runs. So I hope you all have your calculators ready. Confirmation, it is a boundary.
Yeah, and that is perhaps the reason why the Rangpur batters are looking to score some quick runs. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 moves towards the offside, nicely executed. Back-to-back boundaries from the Rangpur skipper. This is terrific cricket here.
Well, pressure back on the bowler. Moves across and takes it from outside off for 4. It is the end of the over as well. It's 46 for 3.
𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 with the next over. The first ball pulls it away. There is a fielder. Iqbal will just get a single here. So in terms of runs, it looks like Rangpur are way ahead of whatever is required, although we're not being able to give you the exact number, but the only number that we have, which is most important, 91 runs needs to be chased by Rangpur within 13.1 overs if they want to trump Dhaka Metro's net run rate and get into the playoffs. Again, well bowled by 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Softly played, single. Welcome back, Shahnur. This is an intense game of cricket.
Yeah, as you expect at the business end of the tournament, the 𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo Electrolyte Sports Drink. We are in for a few very good days of action. Oh, now, will this be a wicket? Yes, it will. Another one goes. 𝗬𝗏 makes no mistake with the catch. And that ends the innings of Iqbal Hussain.
Another setback for Rangpur. He shakes his head. It was short, went for the pull, but the ball did not turn as he expected. It came on straight, hence the leading edge. And an easy catch in the end for the fielder there, 𝗬𝗏. Iqbal, before going, has some tips for the new batter who's coming in, and he might have said that it's turning. So beware of that. Another wicket falls for Rangpur. It's 48 for 4. New batter in, 𝗬𝗺. We've seen him open the innings for Rangpur previously, but the left-hander right now comes in at number 6. With the ball, he had a dream outing. 2 wickets for 8 runs in his 4 overs, and now with the bat, we'll have to accompany Akbar Ali in this tense situation here. Zahid Javed, of course, a capable batter in his own right. Just the 3 balls remain, and after the end of this over, at least we have a match. With rain looming large as well. Would have been close if that was a direct hit. So 𝗬𝗺 goes off the mark immediately. Has been a much better over from Rakibul.
2 deliveries left for this to be a match, and this is Rakibul, the captain, coming in and striking. 𝗬𝗏 helping him. But Akbar, this is the key wicket. If he stays on, you get the feeling Rangpur will be ahead.
Was about to play that big booming sweep. Checked his shot in the end.
Look at that, Rakibul into his 3rd over already. 2 for 22. 2 out of the 4 wickets he's taken.
This time sweeps it hard. Finds the gap. Goes all the way. What an important hit by Akbar Ali.
Yeah, brings up the team 50 after 5. It's 55 for 4. Look at that shot. Akbar Ali was looking to sweep the previous delivery, checked it. The next ball found the right line and length. These two know each other oh so well. A good game of cat and mouse there. Akbar on top at the moment.
Thank you.
Let's give you all the match equation right now. Rangpur need to score 91 runs within 13.3 overs. If they take more, they need to be at 94 in 14 overs. And they need to be 96 in 14.1 overs to be ahead in net run rate if Rangpur win and they want to qualify as a top 4 team.
Another interesting aspect of it is, in order to score 94, they have to score a boundary after being on 90. And for 96, they have to score a 6. So those are the other equations. Maruf Mridha, full length, driven softly there, the last over of the power plays. Another fast bowler in Abu Haider Roni, Maruf Mridha. We've seen both of them on show. 𝗬𝗏 and Rakibul were the other bowlers.
Yeah, and Rakibul has been the only bowler to bowl more than 1 over. So he's trying to finish himself off, seeing that they want to make the runs as quickly as possible. There was some earlier on gamesmanship from Dhaka Metro. They were trying to eke out as much time as possible, seeing that there is the potential of rain. So many factors looming large here.
Quick single being taken. Another reminder of what usually happens when these two teams face off. It was the final of the NCL T20 in the last season, where Dhaka Metro faced off Rangpur. The target was low as well for Rangpur on that occasion. Dhaka Metro just scored 62, and that became a tough run chase for Rangpur. They lost 5 wickets in the process. So whenever these two teams meet, it's always intense, it's always very hard fought, and even a small target can be very challenging, as Rangpur are facing at the moment. They've lost their top 4, so it's not an easy run chase by any means. Length, going for the single once again. So there has been some change in the way Rangpur batters are operating at the moment. Once they've seen the 5 over quota is done and they understand In terms of DLS, they're way ahead. A nice underarm throw, almost hitting the stumps. So that, I think, has been the policy. Hit hard till over number 5 and then just hold your wickets, because each wicket again changes the equation for the DLS.
Now that's a different equation altogether. Right now, I think they'll be focused on finishing within the number of overs needed. Pulled away. Again, they'll think about the second. 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗧 is very quick between the stumps and he says no. So DLS aside, they need to finish this game within the 14th over, 13.3 overs. And they've already made 58, which means that they can go at a runner ball even from here and still be able to score those runs. Hence, as you mentioned, that they are batting with a bit more caution now, not looking for big shots every other delivery.
Well bowled again. Intention just to pick up those singles, putting pressure on the fielders. 𝗬𝗏𝗧 once again disappointed, couldn't hit the bullseye.
Let's take a look. This was not bad, not bad. 𝗬𝗏𝗧 knows that he was close. And you will sense a bit of needle between these two teams. You spoke about them facing each other off in the final. I think when Abu Jaidra, he took a wicket, had a word for his opposition batter as well. Abu Haidar Ronnie, in fact. And this is what it all means to them.
Slower delivery, nicely picked up by the batter, waited for it. Again, another single. So the end of another over, the end of the power play, and it's 60 for 4.
𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗧, he bowled a while ago, but now I think they're having a discussion as to who will bowl the next over, and it seems like Shahidul's got the ball in hand. Abu Haidar Ronnie, he also had a word, and again, 6 overs are done. I feel like Rangpur are in the driver's seat as far as this match is concerned. The required rate is only 2.21, but that's not the actual required rate. The actual rate is a little higher. They need to win this by 13.3 overs. Shahidul, a smart customer, really bowls according to his field. And again, a long discussion with Shahidul and his captain as Javed has to wait. They're making the batters wait as long as possible.
In the context of the game, once again, Dhaka Metro will be in a dilemma, because at the moment Rangpur are way ahead in terms of the required runs that's needed. If the game stops here, for instance, a very intense Rangpur dugout there. The ones who got out still sitting there, padded up. So it's Shahidul's turn. Slashed outside off. Play and a miss there from Javed.
Very smart bowling. Now, yes, it is almost a runner ball equation here, but you gotta keep wickets intact. Javed, smart cricketer. These kids are hopefully enjoying what is a very closely contested.
সিঙ্গেল দিস না, উপর থেকে সিঙ্গেল দিস না ইজিলি, হ্যাঁ কাকু না পারলে মানা করে দিও।
Driven, finds the gap, will go to the boundary. Will go to the boundary. An important shot again there from the bat of Javed.
Tremendous. A much needed one. Will give him some confidence. That's his first four. Shorturl pitching it just a bit too full. Given some width as well. Vacant space is on the offside through the covers. 6 runs so far from the over.
There is a fielder, 𝗃𝗃. Can't prevent that single there, so runs coming in. 7 runs so far from this over. Rangpur move on to 67. This partnership 19 of 14. At the moment, a concerted effort here from the batting side not to lose wickets, but still keep the scoreboard ticking. So just one dot ball and then at least a single from every delivery, and any chance they get, they'll pounce on.
That's lofted. And it's gonna be out. Captain gets captain. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 dismissed because of a catch by Rakibul. Going for another big hit when there wasn't really one necessary.
The guile of Shorturl in action once again. That was a slower delivery. Played it away too early. You could see from the follow through. Went with the shot too early, but went with it nonetheless. And then had to see himself caught at the deeper regions. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 goes for 17. This match is getting exciting here. Rangpur 67 for 5.
The experienced Naeem Islam comes into the middle, and Shorturl comes in and gets the big wicket of 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃. Conceded just 6 runs. He was hit for a boundary earlier on in the over, and then 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 couldn't help himself, wanted to loft a foolish delivery all the way for a maximum, but there was a fielder stationed, and it was the opposition captain Rakibul who made no mistake. Yes. Now Naeem needs to sort of steady the ship. They're still ahead in this match. All you need is some calm nerves, cool heads to prevail.
𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 went for it. Unfortunately, couldn't cover the distance. Another big appeal there. Tanvir Ahmed unmoved again. That was sharply turning in, but there was bounce as well.
24 runs required. 5 wickets in hand. You still have to back the batting side to get these runs. But they have to do it in less than 20 overs. In 33.3 overs, we're into the 8th over now.
2 dot balls. Well bowled once again. Quick single. Naeem responds well. In terms of runs, I think Rangpur still look to be in a safe space. 13.3 overs, so 6 more overs to go from here on. 36 deliveries to get the remaining runs that they need. 23 from 36, that should be the initial equation for them. Still way less than a run a ball, so not so tensed about hitting those big shots. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 went for the brave shot there. The previous over lost his wicket. Well bowled. Well bowled. Desperate fielding as well.
See, that's why experience matters. Look at the way Naeem just nudged the ball to the leg side. Even with the fielder inside the circle, he managed to get a quick single. And that's all you need, really.
Javed also follows suit. This is good batting from Rangpur. They don't want to really lose another wicket. Could make things very tricky for them.
Absolutely. Rakibul is finishing himself right now, finishing his quota of 4 overs. Ooh, sent back in the end. After 8, it's 70 for 5.
That's the scorecard. A very, very interesting game in our hands. 91 is the target, yes. Rangpur have reached 70 for 5, and those are the 𝗂𝗃𝗃 bicycles. They take you. Of course, a few more 6s and Rangpur could win the match. And if any one of those hits those 𝗂𝗃𝗃 bicycles, the cutouts, then the player would be eligible to get that bicycle himself. So the perfect shot deserves a perfect ride. And of course, the more you hit those 6s, the more bicycles you can get. Someone who can't have more of this game at the moment at its intense stage is 𝗂𝗏𝗏 Ghosh. Welcome back.
Well, 21 required of 72 deliveries. I think Rangpur are avoiding that deliveries column. In the air, but he's found the gap. Well played. And it will win the race. Brilliant batting from Zahid Javed. Was slightly short, but he helped it on its way for 4.
Some important aspects of that shot was he waited on it. He knew, he was waiting for the ball to move and then made his adjustment. There were fielders in the deep behind square as well, but found the gap with precision there. Javed really playing a gem of a knock in the context. 16 of 14. Now they need 17 from 71.
Oh, that one rose up quicker. It was heavy. Oh, in the celebration, the ball fell behind. Well, all sorts of things happening, and Ghazi Sohail also, doesn't thinks why not? Brings up the smile on his face as well. Full. He sweeps again. It's going to go over those pitches again. Well done on this occasion by Mahfizul Islam Robin. By the time he throws it back, they're back for the second. They've been on their toes, these batters. They're pushing for the singles and doubles as well.
Javed has done really well. Naeem aptly helping him out with all the running that he has to do. 𝗬𝗏 trying to keep the ball outside off, but Javed has found this angle through which is just finding gaps through the leg side.
Again, running the first one hard. Look at how quick they're running. Putting pressure on the fielder. Coming back for the second. This is good. Very good running between by Shahid Javed and Naeem Islam, the senior.
This is exciting here. Adrenaline rush. That's what you call it. But of course, there is an excellent judgment of where the ball is going as well. So taking it safely and doing it easily at the moment now, Rangpur.
Short, bold, brilliant. That will run away for 4. They aren't hanging about. They mean business.
That was a long hop. An absolute long hop from 𝗬𝗏. The captain would slightly be disappointed with that kind of a delivery. Just sat on him. And there's this acres of space on the leg side. All he had to do was have a good enough connection there, Shahid Javed. Whatever his touch has turned into goal today with the ball. 2 wickets for just 8 runs from a 4-over spell, and now look at that, 24 of 18.
And then he's nicely behind it. Well, has done most of the damage in the previous 5 deliveries. 9 overs done, it's 82 for 5.
Naeem, nearest turn please. একটু যাবে হালকা। Yeah, middle. Thank you, bhai. Right arm over. Thank you, bhai.
Just 9 runs to win. 9 overs done. They needed to complete it by 13.3 overs. Well, they're well on course. They're well on course to get it much earlier.
Crowd standing in anticipation, standing amidst the green here, the grey skies above. Skies are not so grey for Rangpur at the moment, at the verge of a victory. Aminul Islam Biplab comes in, finds a way to get a single there, Naeem Islam, and gives the strike back to someone who's been striking it so well. 24 of 19. An excellent knock in the context here, just 8 to win. 2 nice blows and the game could be in their hands. It's almost there. They can almost smell it at the moment here, Rangpur.
Well, for the ones who've joined in late, it is a low-scoring thriller. Who says low-scoring matches are not exciting? This one is. Soft hands and a single. The ones who joined in late, 90 was what Dhaka Metro batters could accumulate playing the 20 overs. Those sort of conditions, nothing against the batters. In response, 84 for 5 are Rangpur. They need to chase it quickly because only the points will not suffice. In order to qualify, make it to the qualifiers of the NCL T20, they need to make it by 13.3 overs. Hence the rush in order to surpass the net run rate of Dhaka Metro.
And after this over, supposed to be a hydration break. Would they wait for that or would they want to go for it? In the last 3 balls of this over itself, Javed has played very sensibly. Anything he could get his bat on, he'll do. Walks for a single. And of course, after the 10 overs, would they want to delay it further? The rain looming large as well.
Goes aerial. Oh! Well, was he a bit late to judge it? Was an opportunity nonetheless. But on cue, as you said, will they try and finish it quickly?
Seems like he wanted to. There was this gap behind mid-on, which Naeem wanted to access. Just the timing not right.
Goes. Is there a fielder there? Two fielders converging. This is actually a very good catch taken by Anisul Islam Imon. As there was another fielder right in front of him. I'll tell you what, I just wanted to answer to your question. I don't think they need to hurry unless, as per DL, they are behind. I don't think they're behind as per DL. Because if you lose another wicket, the DL score goes up. That was the last delivery before drinks. And they've lost a wicket.
Went for that six, went for that glory shot there, Javed. Almost got them through the line, but this catch, really, after a few narrow misses, this looked an easy catch, but wasn't easy at all. We're off for drinks now.
তুমি খেললে এই উইকেটে তোমার উইকেট এটা বল করতেছি বল ভালো না বুঝলো টি20 খেলা দুদিন রেস্ট ছিল মানে আমাদের প্রস্তুতি হয় প্রিভিয়াস ইনজুরি তো ওকে দৌড় দিছে না Naeem, left arm over. Thank you, boy. Qazi and me talked to you about off stamp, please, boy.
It is match 26 of the Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo. Just 4 runs to win. One hit away are Rangpur to making sure that they get 2 more points and equal Dhaka Metro on 7 points. Catch it is the call. Defined leg is the contender. Takes it. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗲 right after the break takes a wicket. This is the 7th wicket to fall. Now, you've done most of the hard work, Rangpur. You do not want to take things granted from here on.
Shahidul is all smiles. A wicket fell on the last ball of the previous over, and this one after drink straight away, top edge. Catch it was the call, and catch it he did. Shahidul with that easy catch. Naeem would be disappointed he couldn't finish the game off. He goes out for 4. Rangpur lose their 7th for 87.
Same center, yes.
Abu Hashim is the new batter in for Rangpur. Just lost their 7th wicket. Naeem Islam was the batter. That has gone back to the dressing room. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗲. They're aware that Rangpur need just 4 more runs. Slip in position. Back of a length. Punched straight to the fielder. This is the 11th over.
Yes, and for the viewers, another reminder, Rangpur need to knock off these runs, the 91 required, by 13.3 overs if they want to get ahead of Dhaka Metro in the net run rate and get into the playoff positions with 4th place. So, still on, game still on. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗲 won't give up. He is a fighting cricketer.
Catch it is the call. Did not middle it. Fielder just falls away from Abu Haider Ronnie. A lot of confusion in the middle. Comedy of errors. I think they just settled for 1.
Settling for 1 in the end. Goodness me. In this kind of moments, the toughest thing to keep is your composure. The fielders couldn't keep their composure. The batters as well could have been easily, maybe a couple, safely stood in for just that single. So 3 needed for Rangpur to win this game. Alauddin Babu on strike. Did not have an opportunity to bowl today. Did not need to actually. Could he get the winning runs? 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗲 still over the wicket.
Three runs to win. I'll tell you what, if Dhaka Metro can just squeeze in a wicket, change of pace, nicely punched down the ground and will get a single, inch closer.
Well, if the Rangpur fans, they would have their hearts in their mouths. What if he wanted to play another big shot like the previous 2 did? They went for those big ones, gave their wickets away kind of. Alauddin Babu, cool and composed, just gets that single toe. Just a couple of more runs needed.
Some fielders closing in. Abu Hashim on strike. Catches the call. Now he has run. Throw at the keeper's end. Not the best of throws. The underarm misses the stumps altogether. And there was that wicket. As I said it, ABPB, your thoughts?
How difficult can it be to take a single? If you want to find an answer to that, just look at how Abu Hashim and Alauddin Babu are performing here at the moment. Every single looks so labored at the moment. They're finding it hard. There was no single in this. It's just panic buttons.
But also, the batter coming to the danger end was halfway there. And like I said, had this one been, much better to the gloves of the keeper, let me tell you what, that dressing room would have been much more anxious. 2 more to get. And that should be the winning runs. It will go away for 4. Abu Hashim hits the winning runs and Rangpur win this match by 3 wickets. High fives all around, smiles all around, because it's not only about the win, it's about the time by which they've managed the win.
The winning runs there from Abu Hashim, and the Rangpur division dugout will really feel a sigh of relief at the moment. Dhaka Metro fought their hardest, took 7 wickets, but still, I think the 90 that they scored was just not enough. Rangpur division win the match by just the 3 wickets, but of course, not before giving their fans a lot of heart attack moments, I should say. All smiles now, they look much relaxed. Each of them had a role to play. Dhaka Metro had a great role to play in this match as well. Who would have thought they could have fought so well, even after scoring just 90?
Yeah, it's those sort of conditions, and they did not get much time, but appreciated and acknowledged that the kind of fight Rangpur have put up. The team, they won the match by 3 wickets, but it was about winning the match by 13.3 overs, but they've done it in 11 overs, which means that they will trump that run rate of Dhaka Metros.
And of course, these 2 teams were the finalists of the previous edition of the NCL T20. It's a sad exit for the Dhaka Metro side. It was a much better campaign last year, and in the end, the 90 that they scored in a tough batting wicket, I think, was where they fell short. This was the Rangpur run chase, initially going at literally everything. Abdullah Mamoon with 16 of 8, batting at 200 strike rate. Nasir Hussain came in, hit a couple of boundaries for 11. Akbar Ali came in as well, had some good blows, 17 from 9. The telling knock was from Jahid Javed once again, 26 of 22. In the end, there were some scares as wickets kept on falling, but Alauddin Babu and Abu Hashim made sure they go past the line. So 93 for 7, winning the match by 3 wickets. We're downstairs where Shanu Rabbani is with one of the players, but before that, of course, the Dhaka Metro bowling card.
2 wickets for Rakibul, Ronnie Ice, Maruf, Shohidul, Aminul, all chipping in with wickets, but the economy rate tells you how quickly Rangpur accumulated those runs. In the end, Rangpur winning the match in the 11th over, with 3 wickets in hand. Must-needed victory. Over to Shanu Rabbani. Over to Shanu Rabbani.
আব্দুল মামুন, প্রথমত কনগ্রাচুলেশনস ম্যাচ জেতার জন্য এবং টপ 4-এর যে প্লে অফ স্পট সেটা সিকিউর করার জন্য। যখন ব্যাটিং করতে নেমেছিলেন, জানা কি ছিল কত ওভারের মধ্যে রানগুলো তাড়া করা লাগবে?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, সবার প্রথম আমরা ম্যাচটা উইন করতে পারছি আর টপ 4-এ গেছি। আমরা জানতাম না প্রথমে, পরে আমরা শুনছি, খেলার মাঝে শুনতে পাচ্ছি 13 ওভারের মধ্যে আমাদেরকে ক্লোজ করতে হবে ম্যাচটা। আমরা ওইভাবে ট্রাই করছি, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ সবাই এক্সিকিউট করতে পারছি ভালো মতো, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ম্যাচটা উইন করতে পারছি।
অ্যাপ্রোচটা কি ছিল যখন আপনি জানছেন না যে কত রান বা কত ওভারের মধ্যে কত রান করতে হবে?
আমাদের অ্যাপ্রোচটা সবার ছিল, মেন্টালিটি ছিল বলে আমরা পাওয়ার প্লেটা ইউজ করব। পাওয়ার প্লেটা, কারণ পাওয়ার প্লে যত রান আমরা করে নিতে পারবো তত আমাদের জন্য ভালো হবে, বেটার হবে। আমরা ওইভাবে চিন্তা করছি, ব্যাটসম্যানরা সবাই ফেয়ারলেস খেলতে, আমরা আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ওইটাতে সাকসেস হয়েছি।
রাইট, ডিফেন্ডিং চ্যাম্পিয়ন্স আপনারা, দেখে মনে হচ্ছে ইউর ওয়েল জেলড ইউনিট, টিম হিসাবে খেলছেন। বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর দ্য টুর্নামেন্ট।
ঠিক আছে, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, সবাই দোয়া করিয়েন নেক্সট ম্যাচ ইনশাআল্লাহ।
That was Abdullah Mamoon with an important knock at the top of the order. Those 16 runs proving very vital in the end. Highlights of the Rangpur run chase, of course, started with blistering pace. I would say they've lost wickets in the process as well. First wicket falling, Abu had a Ronnie pumped up. Nasir Hussain came in, played his hand. Abdullah Mamoon chancing his arms as well. Quite a few streaky shots. Nasir also edging a few. And then one that turned a lot. Again, a nice shot from Iqbal, but his stay was curtailed as well. Αρχ Molla came in and picked up a wicket. 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 with some good sweeps, good down the ground hits. Iqbal losing his wicket, trying to hit that short delivery.
It was an exciting chase from Rangpur. And they were, after the bowling, 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 came in. You know, a few lusty blows and then he fell just like that. But 𝗂𝗍𝗃 carried on, got 2 wickets, but also with the bat some important runs before he fell to Rakibul in that manner. Naeem Islam was the next wicket to fall, but those with the winning runs. And they manage it within 11 overs and win the match by 3 wickets. Well, Rangpur won the toss and asked Dhaka to come in and have a bat. Well, they took a bit of time to assess the conditions, but in the meantime, Rangpur bowlers were all over them. Abu Hashim, Rafiullah Rafi, 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗃 and 𝗵𝗔𝗪 all bowled really well. In response, Rangpur knew how to go about business on such conditions and they quickly finished the match in 11 overs, courtesy of 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗃 and 𝗂𝗃𝗃 along with Abdullah Al Mamoon, and they win the match by 3 wickets. It was not an easy match to, don't be fooled by the numbers. The tempo was quite high, wasn't it, Parvez?
It was, and heartbeats racing. Each of the players, the kind of mistakes that were happening in the ground showed that, every one of them were really having a hard time adjusting to those situations. And of course, at the business end of a tournament, you always see these kind of matches where, this gives you an opportunity to enjoy cricket to the fullest in a way. And there's the points table now, updated and fresh, and Rangpur division have made it to the top 4. They've played all their 7 matches, 3 wins, 3 defeats, but 7 points and a positive net run rate gets them the 4th place. Dhaka Metro lose out. Rajshahi division has played all their 7 matches as well, and Sylhet, although have 1 game, but still won't be able to reach those 7 points that Rangpur have compiled. And the top 3, sitting handsomely, will be in action tomorrow. They will wait for the first, top 2 positions, because there are equations regarding eliminators and qualifiers as well. So exciting times coming up for the NCL T20 in this season, of course. Off to the presentation.
We have witnessed a high-intensity game here at the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium, where Rangpur needing 91 runs to chase that in 13.3 overs, and they go on to eventually chase that in 11 overs, becoming the 4th team to qualify for the top 4. Congratulations to Rangpur and tough luck for Dhaka Metro. Right. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of this Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo in association with Walton, Lily and Ace Properties. And we would like to thank them for their continued support in promoting domestic cricket in Bangladesh. First of all, let me introduce to our guest today. Standing from my left, we have Mr. Hasnath Antor, Assistant Manager, 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗃 Venture Limited. We have Mr. MD Al-Hilal, Assistant Vice President, Al-Arafa Islami Bank PLC, and Mr. Sajjad Hussain, Additional Director, Walton High-Tech Industries PLC. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. Right, first of all, let me call upon Rakibul Hasan to come up and have a few words. Rakibul, tough luck. It was a very interesting game. Pitch was not the best to bat on.
Yes, actually, this kind of game, crucial game, you have to give a good wicket. This is not a good wicket to play T20 cricket.
Still, you would feel you are 20 runs short, maybe it would have been an interesting match?
Yes, we feel that we are 15-20 runs short, and second half, we get maybe better than the first half.
Tell us about your experience of this NCL T20.
It's a good experience. We should qualify for the playoffs, but it didn't happen. So, good luck to them, Rangpur.
Hard luck and all the best for the future.
Thank you.
Rakibul Hasan, the captain of Dhaka Metro. Now it's time to call upon the Al-Arafa Islami Bank player of the match. We had quite a few contenders with the likes of Abu Hasim with 2 for 17. Rafiuzzaman Rafi also bowled well for his 2 for 19. But in the end, it was 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗃 for his 2 for 8 from his 4 overs and also scored a valuable knock of 26 of just 22 balls. 𝗂𝗍𝗃𝗃 is the Al-Arafa Islami Bank player of the match. He will collect the check and trophy from our guest. Bowled really well initially, just gave away 8 runs, making sure they restrict Dhaka Metro to a small total of 90. And with the bat, He was instrumental as well. Scored 26 of 22 balls, and more importantly, it was not an easy track to bat on. But he held his nerve. Please, জাহিদ জাভেদ. প্রথমত খুবই ভালো একটা ম্যাচ হয়েছে। এই হাই প্রেশার ম্যাচে যখন ব্যাট করছিলেন পরে চেস করছিলেন, কি মেসেজ আসছিল ড্রেসিং রুম থেকে?
না, আমাদের একটা প্ল্যান ছিল যে 13 ওভারের মধ্যে রান চেস করতে হবে। তো মাশাআল্লাহ স্টার্টিং আমাদের খুব ভালো হয়েছে। তো আমরা ওই ধারাবাহিকতায় খেলতেছিলাম। আকবর ভালো প্ল্যান, নাইম ভাই খুব ভালো বলছে যে শেষ পর্যন্ত শেষ করো, 13 ওভার শেষ করো, তাড়াহুড়ার দরকার নেই, নর্মালি ক্রিকেট খেলো।
বোলিংটা নিয়ে যদি বলতেন, খুবই ইকোনমিক্যাল বোলিং করেছেন, উইকেটে বেশ টার্ন পাচ্ছিলেন, সো ইনিশিয়াল প্ল্যানটা কি ছিল?
যখন দেখছি তো উইকেটে টান আছে, আকবর বললো যে ভাই আস্তে বল করেন, ধরতেছে বল। তো প্ল্যান মোতাবেক ইনশাআল্লাহ জায়গা মতো বল করতে পারছি।
এই প্লে অফ দ্য ম্যাচটা কি মিন করে আপনার জন্য?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ অনেক বড় মিন করে। আমি অনেক হ্যাপি টিমটাকে কোয়ালিফাই উঠাতে পারে। আমরা চেষ্টা করবো ইনশাআল্লাহ যেন আমরা 1 by 1 ম্যাচ খেলে ফাইনাল যেতে পারি।
Well done and many more to come. জাহিদ জাভেদ, the Al-Arafa Islami Bank player of the match. Now it's time to call upon the winning captain of Rangpur, Akbar Ali, to come up and have a few words, please. Akbar, first of all, a very high intensity game. You must be relieved after all to be qualified for the top 4.
Yeah, it was relief. I'll say hell of an effort from everyone.
Yeah, as a captain, it was quite crucial for you guys to, to make out the things. You didn't know the target at one point. What was going to your mind as a leader?
Like last night we had the meeting that we were telling everyone that we need to win by big margin. So I will accept that if we lose the game chasing that, but I will not accept that we are winning the game and not qualify. So message was clear, and after the innings we are not sure in how much over we need to chase it down. So we are playing bad, like blindly.
Obviously, as a leader, you have performed really well. How does it feel managing the likes of Naeem Islam, Nasir Hussain in the same team?
To be honest, it's quite easier for me because they are very helpful, and every time I need support, I need advice, they always put their hand up.
Well done, man, and all the best for the future.
Thank you so much.
Akbar Ali, the captain of Rangpur division, and that concludes the presentation party. Back to the comm box.
Well, the message was loud and clear from the Rangpur skipper, Akbar Ali. I think he led his troops fantastically. Something to look up to, something to look forward to is his leadership. But yeah, that's how the match transpired, a low-scoring thriller. Dhaka were invited and asked to bat first. They could only manage 90 away, not the most ideal conditions to go high, but the bowlers, Abu Hashim, Rafiullah Rafi, Jahid Javed, along with 𝗿𝗏𝗂𝗍𝗏 𝗂𝗏𝗏, they bowled magnificently. The spinners were utilized greatly, very well by Akbar Ali. In response, as it was loud and clear that they had to chase the runs in 13.3 overs in order to surpass the run rate, and they did so by the 11th over, courtesy of Jahid Javed, Akbar Ali and Abdullah Al Mamun, along with Nasir Hussain, and they win this match by 3 wickets. Rangpur move on to 7 points. Oh, what a day we've had. Well, Mohammad Sanjoy still at the top, 276 runs. Rajshahi's Habibur Rahman Chauhan right below him with 218 runs. And well, you got to feel for someone like Habibur Rahman Chauhan as well. Fazli Mahmood Rabbi, Borishals, their tournament has already ended. So these are the highest run getters. Mahfizul Islam, Robin, along with Shadman Islam. You got to feel for them that these guys, for the tournament has ended for them, and that is where you can't take any match for granted.
Yes, that is the highest run scorers list. And right now, if you look at the wicket takers, a certain Abu Hashim from Rangpur division leads the pack, accompanied by Mohammad Rugal from Chattogram and Taibur Rahman from Dhaka. So the top 3 bowlers indicates why these teams have qualified for the qualifiers or the playoffs. And Abu had a Ronnie with 8 wickets for Dhaka Metro. Ultimately, his tournament ends here. Hassan Murad still has an opportunity at number 5 with 7 wickets. So very nice fight happening there for the top honors for the best or the highest wicket takers in this tournament.
Yeah, this is what the points table looks like with one more day to go in this league phase. Chattogram lead the table as of now, but in terms of points, they're equal with Khulna in second. Dhaka on 8 points. Rangpur They make it, just make it, that run rate of 0.473. That's why they needed to score these runs quickly. They managed to do it. Well, we'll have to bid goodbye to the teams from 5 to 8 for this edition of the 𝗲𝗃𝗽 Islamic Bank NCL T20. But plenty to play for between the top 4. Tomorrow we have double headers again. 2 more matches, important matches to determine who will play the qualifier, who's going to play the eliminator, and eventually who will make up their place into the final. Match number 27 in the Sylhet International Stadium outer ground between Chattogram and Dhaka. Yasir Ali Chaudhury's Chattogram take on Mahidul Islam Onkod's Dhaka will be followed by match number 28 where Mohammad Mithun's Khulna take on Zakir Hassan's Sylhet. So 2 important matches await for us in this 𝗲𝗃𝗽 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, it's a very goodbye.